Even Cowgirls Get the Blues was released in 1993. This is directed and written by Gus Van Sant, based on the book by Tom Robbins, and we have a cast including Uma Thurman, Keanu Reeves, John Hurt, and various others. And Thurman plays a character called Sissy, who has large thumbs. And she uses these large thumbs to hitchhike, and she ends up on a ranch. And honestly, not a great deal happens. It feels like a film where a lot's happening because it seems very busy, but in terms of the narrative, it's so boring and so slow. I feel like it's definitely meant to be character driven by the character of Sissy, and I found her to be so boring as well. Not necessarily unlikable. I never had any negative feelings towards the character, but I certainly didn't care about her. I wasn't emotionally invested in her journey, and the journey itself was tremendously boring. I genuinely don't see anything good or enjoyable about this story. I just don't get it. So it might appeal to some people if you're seeing something that I'm not, and if you are, absolutely fantastic. But for me, I just found it to be a really mundane experience. It's a film where a lot happens, yet not a lot happens at the same time. It has the appearance of being busy, but really delivers very, very little. Uma Thurman gave a decent enough performance, and as I said, I don't dislike Sissy, but I certainly didn't really care for the character. I didn't think that she was particularly interesting, and the narrative itself really isn't very fascinating. We have some nice locations. We travelled quite a distance given the nature of the narrative, so there are some okay aspects, certainly not enough to save the film, but I wouldn't say that everything about it is absolutely terrible. I only watched this, or I only became aware of this, because of Carol Kane, who's in it a little bit, and yeah, I liked Carol Kane in it, but that wasn't enough to save the film for me. So unfortunately, I don't think even Cowgirls Get the Blues is a good film. I don't think it's a good story. There are some good performances, but none of the characters are that interesting. Some of the supporting characters are reasonably interesting, certainly compared with Sissy, but again, definitely not enough to save the film. Part of me wants to recommend it just to see what other people think of it, to see if there is something missing, if there is a quality in this that I'm overlooking. But if you're just looking for a recommendation based on my perspective, then I'd say no, it's not an enjoyable film. The narrative isn't interesting. The characters are boring for the most part. I don't think it's a good experience. I, I don't regret watching it because I like Carol Kane, but I won't watch it again. Even Cowgirls Get the Blues definitely isn't a film that worked very well for me at all.